Random House Audio presents The Girl in the Road by Monica Byrne. Read for you by Dioni Collins and Nazneen Contractor. Book 1. Meena. The Third Flight. The world begins anew, starting now. I pick my kurta up off the floor and put it back on. The blood makes it stick to my skin. This is a soap opera. It can't be real. I walk back up the hallway toward the kitchen and press the wounds to see how deep they are. I feel panicked. I need to find a knife and break more glass with it. Instead, I remember that I dealt with a wound like this at Mutashi's clinic once, when we got a little girl who'd been bitten by a snake in a strange place, her solar plexus, down in the hollow between the shells of her breasts. I helped apply ointment and white bandaging in a cross. She looked like a little crusader. I become calm. This is what happened to me too. I don't know who put the snake in my bed. I just know I need to leave home right now because someone here means me harm. It might be seminar work. They say they're a humanitarian organization and not a terrorist one, but I've heard of them migrating south, targeting Keralam, though never so creatively. A snake in a bed. That's new. And already Mohini's voice is in my head, scolding me for blaming Ethiopians because of my family history, before I know anything really. Her voice is so strong. I have to remind myself every few seconds that we're not together anymore. We'd been planning a hero's journey as lovers. Sita and Rama, Byrne and Luthien, Alexander and Hephaestion. Instead, I'll go alone. I'm already at the kitchen counter and pick up my satchel, which contains my scroll, mitre, and cash. I walk out the door and around the pukalam we've been growing by adding a new ring of blossoms for each festival day. The steps lead to the iron gate. The gate unlatches, and then I'm by the road, which is steaming from the monsoon. I hear gunfire in the distance. Mohini says, "Calm yourself. It's just the firecrackers of children celebrating Onam early." You're right, I say. I'm not in my right mind. I know this. My heart is pumping adrenaline instead of blood. I start walking, and physical realities calm me. Mist rising from the asphalt. Then, the rain starts again, and I withdraw back into my head. I have to get used to being solo again if I'm going on this journey alone. I like company, but only the kind that doesn't ask me to explain myself. I'm simple. Do good, be good, feel good. I pass the cathedral, and the stone wall of the old town rises up on either side of the road. I pick up to a jog. My satchel bounces off my ass. I'm soaked. I can't get any wetter than I am. Gold and pink bougainvillea get in my face, and I raise my arm to protect myself. Here's another good reason for leaving home. There's so much shit blocking me down here, like vines. And even when it's not raining, the air is so thick in the south. It's like breathing coconut juice. My initial path is clear. I need to go north, to Mumbai, and given the concentration of Ethiopian migrants there, do some research. I have some college friends in the city. Mohan from the Campus Alliance for Women, Ashok from Indian Complit, Deepti from Rugby. I think she lives in one of the fancy high-rises near the Taj that collects rainwater for showers. I'm thinking of Deepti, muscled and dripping in her shower, when I realize I'm already approaching Vadakunata at the center of town. I don't remember the last 10 minutes. I digress, especially in crises. I reach round east, the road that surrounds the temple complex at the center of the city, and slow to a walk. I'm ringing the heart of the world. There are bright banners arching overhead to celebrate Onam, the end of the monsoon. It's Uttradam Day. We're supposed to buy vegetables today. I see a vendor I talked to just an hour ago and turn away before she sees me. I shouldn't speak to other people right now. I know I'm in a manic state, but it also feels like a sanctified state. I turn onto Round South, and there's a parade of children coming toward me, defying the rain like me. They're dressed in white and gold. They're not well organized. Some boys in the front are carrying a banner that says, Thrissur Special Primary says welcome and bless us King Mahabli. But some rowdy girls are breaking rank and rushing forward, touching the ground and darting back in a game of inscrutable rules. I have to change my course to avoid them. One of the girls hails me and I don't answer, so out of spite she calls me Blackie. Lovely. Another reason to leave. I pass Melody Corner, where Mohini gives voice and dance lessons, and take a left onto Kurupam Road. Distance grows between me and the heart of the world. Now there's the march of devotional icons all the way down to Station Road. Shiva and Jesus wear gold to see me off. I turn into the train station lot. My blood still feels like lemon juice. The autoshows saddle up to me, wobbling, and I wave them off. I go to the counter and ask for a ticket to Mumbai. I don't make eye contact, which makes it hard for people to hear me, weirdly always, so the teller has to ask me again. Then he holds out a scanner for my mitter. I hold it out, then snatch it back as if I'd been burned. I can't use my mitter because I might be being tracked, either by seminar work or by the police or both. I can't rule it out. Nobody can know I boarded a train to Mumbai. The teller is startled. I say, I'm sorry, I forgot. I need to pay in cash. He rolls his eyes and fans himself while I dig in my satchel for the wad of rupees. I hand them over. They're soaked. He tells me to look into the retinal scanner. I'd forgotten this too. All the new security measures. I'm flustered. I tell him I have an eye condition and that I'm sorry I'm such a bother. He reaches under his counter and pulls out a stamp pad and stamps my hand with a barcode and waves me on. An express Maglev train leaves in 14 minutes. I'm fleeing in style. The platform is sheltered so I can step out of the rain finally. Once there, I realize I haven't eaten since breakfast. I walk to one of the hole-in-the-wall kiosks where a man looks out from under hanging metal spoons. I order idli and sambar and hand over a 500 rupee note. He takes it by the corner like it's a rotten sardine and calls a boy to take it and store it in the special box they keep for paper money. I'm lucky I have cash on me at all. I only carry it to buy spices from Sunny, the spicewala on the corner of Palace Road and Round East, whose cardamom seeds are the freshest because he picks them in his mother's garden. He wasn't there today, though, so I had to go to somebody else. I still have 6 plastic baggies full of spices for the Onam feast I'll no longer be making. There's no one to take care of now, and no one to take care of me. It's clear that life continues after trauma. What's not clear is whether it's worth continuing to live. A horn sounds in the distance. I look south. The train is coming, saffron yellow with its silver emblem, the Lion of Sarnath, and its triad of lights, the top one shining like a third eye. I have 30 seconds to end this story. Everyone is crowding the platform. Everyone ignores the safety line. Everyone is so close to death. I move through them toward the track. Some are closer to death than others. I move my right foot forward, then my left. I repeat the motion. Now I'm closer than anyone. I repeat. I repeat again. Now I'm in the track. I repeat. I repeat again. The train triples in size. My legs go weak. I hear a shout from the crowd. The shout multiplies into many shouts and a thicket of hands pulls me forward. I close my eyes and I feel a great wind at my back, so close it makes my muscles itch. So the dream continues. When I open my eyes, there's a crowd of people reproaching me with big, angry eyes, and I know I have to offer some explanation, and so I emit lies that I hope will mollify them. Thank you. I wanted to cross the track, but I cut it too close. Thank you. I have a blind spot in my right eye. Thank you. I'm a minor celebrity on the platform now, which is the last thing I wanted. Stupid. Chutia. Stupid. I can't draw attention to myself. I board the train and take my seat. Back to the dream. Back to business. I watched the parking lot for another attempt by seminar work.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?